supposedly, you know. The cap might come off, you know. I figured the cap's better than no. The cap's
you got like a dorsal fin there.
Oh, I gotta fix the dorsal fin. I haven't even been swimming a cat, but I figure I gotta make it look fast or sweat elite, you know.
You look fast. Thanks for having me your day, Sam. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So here we are.
What do we got going on?
It's 6:02 in the morning, and we're kicking off a terrific Tuesday.
Love it.
This is a weekly occurrence for the most part. The only times it doesn't happen is race week, and usually right after a race it also doesn't happen because it's 2 or 3 days after, because it's most of a race, I would say.
Yeah.
We basically start with a swim. It's a VO2 or sprint swim. So today in the pool we're doing the main set's 14 times 100, and it goes 4 fast, 1 easy, 3 fast, 1 easy, 2 fast, 1 easy, 1 fast, 1 easy. Everything's on 145, so a slightly bigger interval and short course yards, but not a huge interval for sprinting, so the lactate's really going to build up. We'll do some extra stuff, warm up and paddles and stuff to get about 4,000 in. And then we'll head home. We'll have a pretty quick transition with breakfast, and then we head out and we drive. Every Tuesday I go out to the mine and back. It's an out and back road. It's a dead straight road. It's like 78 miles, and also threshold on the bike. So today we'll do 10 times 5 minutes. We'll shoot for 380 watts. With Sweat Elite, the bonus you get, that actually is 430 on the video, we'll say. So yeah, 10 times 5 minutes at 430 watts.
You've been watching some videos,
yeah.
haven't
you? You get plus 50 watts, right?
Plus the Denmark translation to 515, right?
And you only get 1 minute rest there. And
Perfect.
then we'll go into 2 times, I'll try for 2 times 15 minutes after that at about 340, so kind of trying to settle in still, but pretty hard. Then we'll come back. The sun's going to be up high and it's going to be hot. We'll do a quick transition and we'll get on the run, and we'll do 3 times 1 mile on, 1 mile off. The ons shooting for 520 pace or 320 per K, and the offs, I don't know in Ks, sorry, but it'll be like 6:15 to 6. Probably 6:30, because it's going to be 90 degrees by that point. And we'll just make sure to get a total of 8 to 8.5 miles on that run as well. And then that's the day.
Big day. Last question before you get in. What's for breakfast today? Do you eat before this?
I had waffles this morning.
You gotta get up early for that.
Yeah, I had waffles. Well, yeah, they're just Eggo waffles.
Okay.
No homemade batter. Had that, and then we'll maybe have some eggs when we get back.
Okay.
Yeah, quick little eggs. But most of the nutrition will be taken in on the bike, I'd say. So I'll probably have 3-hour ride. I'll probably have 400 grams of carbs on the bike, I'd say.
Okay, perfect. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Big day.
Big day, exactly. So I need to do them all at the absolute slowest 108.
8, okay.
I mean, I'm hoping for a little faster than that.
Okay. So I'll go 1 fast, and then 3 at race pace should be just off you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy. No, I'm hoping for a bit faster, yeah. Then ideally I do 6s and 7s pretty fast. So we'll see.
Top here?
Yeah, let's go on the top.
What's the cycle on these ones again?
Huh?
What's the cycle of these ones again?
4 fast, 1 easy here.
What's the recovery, sorry, between the 100s?
It's on 145.
On 145.
And then 3 fast, 1 easy. 2 fast, 1 easy. 1 fast, 1 easy. set.
Where we have to look at. Are you ready
Main
for
set done. I was 5s and 6 lows for all of them, so
Nice.
that's actually a little ahead of where I thought. It was a nice test because last week I did. We just did 5 100s max effort on 5 minutes, so higher intensity. It was 3 days after St. George, but I hit 5s for that. So then this week was like, how close can I be on, you know, way shorter rest? And so it goes to show for me, rest doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so you've gone from taking 3.5+ minutes to like 40 seconds, is that right?
Yeah, to 35 seconds.
35 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and swam at the same time. So that's really awesome. I mean, it is one of my weaknesses in the start of a race. Like I don't have that max sprint, and that's why I'm losing the groups, especially in these PTO races. And so I'm trying to bring it up however I can, but it goes to show, like, yeah, I'm doing what I can, and it's nice to see also, like, I actually can't explode myself, right? Because a lot of people would have a 5 or even a 10-second difference in a set like that, and for me it's 0. Yeah, it's literally 0. So now what we'll do, we put the paddles on. We're gonna do a 1200 paddle, 1200 strength set. So it's gonna go 400 breath control, breathing 3, 4, 5, 6 by 100. Then the buoy's gonna come off and it's gonna go 4 100 strong on 130. And then buoy back in, same thing, end with the breath control. 3, 4, 5, 6. So nice and in control now. And yeah, then 300 warm down, and we'll be at 4,500.
Okay.
Get the big boy.
Done.
Done.
Yeah. That was the easy part of the day, right?
Yeah, the easy part of the day. Yeah, it just gets harder from there, I think. Actually, the swim probably feels the hardest, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, not today. The run, I think, will feel the hardest because it's
gonna be warm.
warming up now.
I can't help but notice that's a Kona jacket.
Yeah.
Is that coming anytime soon?
I don't know. We'll see.
That's exciting.
There's a plan in the back of my brain, but it's a tentative plan.
Nice. Keep
Yeah.
it very vague. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. So we've got about 40 minutes, an hour or so to the bike, and then we'll get out. So we're not doing Mount Lemon today, right?
Not
I know that's
doing
a
Mount
favorite of
Lemon.
yours. That's a popular route here.
Yeah, it's good. It's just, that's more like, it just depends what you're,
Yeah.
that's if you want to climb. It takes a little while to ride there.
Right.
So it's kind of like you ride easy to get there. I mean, you try and ride hard, but it's on the path and traffic and stuff, and then you can do good intervals there. That's usually usually I do that on Thursday. No. So I actually am doing that lemon on Thursday.
Okay.
But today is like time trial. You know, we get in the bars and we time trial.
Let's see if we can keep up in the car.
Yeah, I think you guys will be okay. I think you guys will be okay. Emptied his load, you know.
Alright, so we've got a little break in between the swim and the ride.
Yeah, I opted against having eggs. Normally, well, I guess the diet switches a little throughout the year. Normally in the winter, I'd have kind of probably 3 eggs with the same toast, but now that it's getting so warm out, I think that upset my stomach a little bit out on the ride. Also in the winter, I'd probably take a little longer between the swim and the bike, like nothing crazy, but I'd maybe take an hour and a half. But now it's like a burning cast iron pan, you know, every minute we wait, it gets hotter out there.
It does.
And this is probably even the last week. I might get one more week where I can do the swim first. And then I'm gonna have to kind of modify the whole schedule. I mean, I really like to do the swim first because I need that quality in the swim, and then I can still bike and run. But if I do this bike and run first and then try and do a hard swim, I mean VO2 swim, the legs are just too heavy. So the whole day is kind of structured around improving my swimming.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah.
So I know you shared this on some of your videos, but what does eating look like for you? Do you count any calories? Do you just eat to fuel? How does it work?
Yeah, definitely I just eat to fuel. Carbs are king.
Yep.
I mean, I eat kind of all the time.
Yep.
I always get in trouble on the videos for talking with my mouth open.
There we go again. I think I've seen some of those comments.
Yeah, so, you know, I won't eat right now, but yeah, definitely, I mean, multiple meals, definitely more than 3 meals a day. we're very fortunate right now. We have Laura's Italian grandmother staying here with us, so we have risotto and pasta, both of them pretty much every day. So usually, you know, usually risotto for lunch and then a pasta for dinner, and then usually double breakfast kind of, right? Some type of carb before training, the first session, and then something like this after. So eating a lot, and then this is my nutrition drawer here.
Ooh.
So this is pretty nice, I think. And then we got the extras down here, which we gotta fill up already. Because this powder, this is the main fuel for me today. It's got 90 grams in each one. So today I'm gonna put those in the bottles. We also don't stop on the bike. So I'll carry 4 bottles so that we don't have to stop. About 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll carry quite a few grams of carbs.
So the ketone shots down there as well, you're going to take them with you?
I'll just probably take those before. I had some this morning, and then I'll take some before. For today, I don't think I necessarily, if I was out longer, I'd put them in the bottles, but I think I can keep the ketone like up in my blood just taking it before. But it is also a Red Bull day, so we also got to get the Red Bull out. Every terrific Tuesday is a Red Bull day to get fired up. So
nice.
There we go.
How many of them will you have today? Just the one?
Oh no, definitely only one. Yeah, if you have more than one, then that's race day.
Okay.
That means it's a full-on race, right?
Nice.
Actually, even on race day, I still only have one. Otherwise, things would go a little crazy, I think.
This episode is sponsored by Ketone IQ, a product that's taken the endurance world by storm over the last few years. I've been taking Ketone IQ for a little over a year, and I find it really useful for brain energy and also for recovery after hard workouts. Ketone IQ is used by many of the world's best athletes, including Sam Laidlow, Cameron Worth, and even Team Visma Lisa Bike. You can score 30% off by heading to the website ketone.com/sweatelite for 30% off at Ketone IQ.
Yeah, we get out of the neighborhood. Obviously, you saw that's busy. We go all the way down Tangerine, and then we cross the frontage road, and then it's on this road called Abra Valley. So we just go way out on that up to this mine. And so like after, I don't know, about 12 miles, there'll be like, it's almost no traffic. I mean, it's crazy. Like there's literally no one out there, which is great for videoing, and it's also perfect pavement. It's like literally time trial heaven. Yeah, it's pretty.
You discovered
crazy.
this somewhat recently, I heard. Is that right?
I discovered this like a little over a year ago. None of us ever knew about it before, and then I started doing it, and then when everyone came here this winter, like it's just all anyone ever did. But we had a bit of a KOM battles out there, which was fun. They got me motivated, but I think I hold like 90, like there's like, I don't know, 40 KOMs out there segments, and I think I probably hold like 35 of them. So
you going after any today? We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think I'll get any of them today. I mean, I literally only have I don't have like 3 of them that are like kind of small segments in one direction, so you have to have the wind in the right. But I've got like the ones all the way out, all the way back, and all the ones that are like out and back. So yeah, we need people to come back out, and we need Lionel to get out there and go after him to get me motivated.
He'll be back. Awesome. Alright, so getting ready to go for a ride.
Getting ready to go for a ride.
Yeah.
We got the heart rate for everyone, so that's good news.
Yep.
It's loaded.
Okay. The efforts today, are you just doing these to what? How are you tracking them, to effort or to a number, or how are you looking at them?
A little bit of both. So I'm basing it off 380 watts, which is now in the aero position, which is roughly threshold in the aero position. Now that's just an approximate goal. I will then base that somewhat off feel how I am today, because it could be higher, it could be lower. I actually hit my peak 20-minute power of all time on Saturday. That was in a group ride. It was 429 watts, but it was actually a 40-minute effort. So that was the first 20 minutes. So that was, obviously that would suggest that my threshold is higher than that, but I still think 380 is, well, yeah, maybe 380 is a little low, because I also did the first hour at St. George at 386. So we'll see, but I still think 380 is pretty good for training with only 1 minute of rest. I did do this session, right before Miami, so about 3 weeks before Miami, and I think I was right about 380, and then it would have been 50 degrees, so we've got about 30 degrees warmer, so if I'm at 380, I still think that's, really good session. And in training, it can differ quite a bit, right? Because like just the fatigue levels can be high, so sometimes it could be as low as 360 for this session for me, and I'd be quite okay with that. And even if I feel great, I'd maybe go up to 390, maybe some of them at 400, but I definitely want to go above that because there's just, it's only Tuesday of the week, and then we still have so much more work this whole week.
Yeah, interesting. Looking forward to getting out there.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Well, there's the question, what sunglasses to get,
Which ones are you going with?
I'll just go with plain black.
Nice.
Just means I mean business, right? I used to be a bit more flamboyant, but now, the colors have gotten toned down. If you can possibly look at this kit and say that the colors have been toned down a bit, right?
So before you head out, one of the key questions that I had on my Instagram story, which you kind of answered a little bit in some PTO content, but you've had obviously, I wouldn't say a breakthrough, but the last few races have obviously been huge. St. George winning by, what was it, almost 7 minutes or around there?
7.5, yeah.
What's different now to last year?
Yeah, a lot of things have changed. The biggest thing is I'm just really I'm so back to my roots of just having fun in the sport and doing what suits me best, and it took me a long time to stop caring what other people thought about me. I'd say I'm 90% there. I still have a little bit I can go in that department, but I just I'm doing the things for me, and I'm back to really enjoying the sport, enjoying the training, enjoying the racing, and making the decisions of what races excite me, going to those races, obviously wanting to do my best, but not just being caught up in, okay, I need a podium or I need to win. It's every race is fun regardless of how I finish. And that's really sparked the fire. I also do think from a training perspective, having a baby has actually made me much more efficient in my training.
Why do you think that is?
I just think I almost think I used to train maybe a little too much. My hours have come down a little bit, the intensity's gone up, and it's just, maybe I just have more purpose, right? With every pedal stroke and swim stroke, I have more purpose. I don't have the time in my life now or I still maybe could. My fiance's great. She'd let me be gone all day if I need, but I don't want to be out there any longer than I have to be. I want to be back with the family and spend time with them. So the structure is very regimented. I've learned, okay, every week, every day, there's a certain structure, and it's literally the same. The interval is the same, but the structure is the same, right? So it's every Tuesday, okay, swim 6 till 7:15, come back, the bikes start by 8:15. It's always, I have to make it out to the turnaround, right? And however long it takes me, and but it's always within a few minutes, even though the intervals are different, and then right on the run, and then do the brick run, and then I'm done, and then even the afternoon, it's okay, be with Leo, be with the family, take a nap. And every day has that structure, and so there's zero guesswork of what am I doing today, what time am I doing it, because she wants to go do her workouts as well. So if I'm I don't know what time I'm gonna get out the door, well then, that's not gonna fly. So I always know exactly when everything's gonna happen. And then I think the final thing is just have been coaching myself now it's been about a year, a little over, not quite a year and a half. And I think I'm very meticulous with my notes and my details and really just learning from my mistakes. I'm totally open to making a mistake, but I'm really hard on myself if I make the same mistake twice. And I think making mistakes is a beautiful thing, right? Because when you make a mistake, it's a learning opportunity. But if you don't learn from that, well then that's where the problem comes. And so, I just think I've learned from all my mistakes, and then I don't make that, or at least so far, I haven't been making them again, and that's allowed for rapid improvement.
Well, thanks for sharing. Very interesting,
Yeah, of course.
Let's get on the roads.
Yeah, we'll see you on the road.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll put this actually.
get started?
Yep.
How's it going?
It's going good. It's definitely not easy, but that's how it's supposed to be.
That's right.
We're right at like it was 376 and 377, so pretty much right on what I expected. Our rate's a little higher than normal, but it's because it's hot. But it's like 145 average probably for the work. Alright, here we go again.
Pretty amazing to have the place to yourself.
Oh, it's crazy. This is how it is every day.
Wow. We haven't seen a car in like 7 minutes.
Exactly. Ah. 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 If it goes bad, we take it out.
We have a flat in the middle of Arizona. There's lots of cactuses around. I think it was a piece of glass maybe. I'm not sure what it was, but get back on the road.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
We're in business. We're in business.
And we're back.
Huh?
We're back.
We're back. Yeah, this is where I had to make it up to.
Yeah.
We had 4 minutes remaining of the hour, which kind of sucks, but I don't think I won't go back because now the lactate will have come down, right? So there's not really any point. But maybe I'll make the first of the 15-minute efforts a 20-minute effort.
Okay.
And we'll start that in a few minutes here.
Okay, how'd you go? Good ride?
Very good ride.
Yeah.
We had fun. We did 74 miles in 3 hours and 47 minutes. So 100, actually exactly 110K in 3 hours and 47 minutes. So
Nice.
I took in 480 grams of carbs. So that's about 170 grams of carbs an hour, which is, I think, on the high side.
That's all right. I think anything over like 140 is pretty high.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Everything over 125 is even high, I think.
Okay, there you go.
And now it's about 90 degrees out. We're gonna jog, I don't know, a few minutes first. And we're gonna do 3 times 1 mile on, 1 mile off. We'll shoot for about 520s for the ons, but also kind of on feel.
Okay.
Again, it's not on like a totally flat loop, so it's gonna depend a lot on the terrain, right? Because we could get a mile that's like all on a 2 or 3% uphill. So if that's the case, it might say 6 minutes a mile. But for me, it's really all on effort. I try to think like slightly harder than race effort here. And then, yeah, the offs are kind of like just making sure I don't go too easy.
Yeah.
That's really the only important thing on the offs. And then, yeah, just a little jog, and then we'll be done by 12:30 with the training day.
Another. No, here we are again.
Yeah. we're back in the same place, you know, making the
Different sunnies.
making the decision. Different sunnies.
Nice.
Okay. All right, babe. We'll see you in a while.
Say bye, Coco.
A little shy.
Are you shy?
Alright, I got a question for you.
Okay.
In the ride, you were wearing earphones. What are you listening to on a ride? Music, podcasts?
Definitely not podcasts.
No.
Yeah. Well, not because you couldn't really hear it at 30 miles an hour.
That's true.
It's a mix of like rap, rock, hip hop, and EDM music.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like everything.
Yeah. You listen to podcasts at all?
Some, not too many to be honest. When I would listen to them would be running, but I never listen to anything when I run.
Yeah.
The bike, it's too hard like to focus. You've got too much going on.
It's got to be close to 90.
Yeah, it feels like it. Ooh. Right at 520.
Job. It's hot.
Yeah, and I'd say that was about half uphill.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's hot.
Can confirm.
Ooh, 147 heart rate.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
Nice. We're cruising around 610-ish,
Yeah.
620,
Yeah, 614 and I'll be, I think.
614.
Oh, so yeah, 614.
Get ready for mile number 2. Here we go.
It's 512. No, 511.
And the second half uphill.
Yeah,
Well,
the
the
first
last-
half downhill.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so,
Kind of evened out.
yeah.
Good going.
Yeah, it doesn't feel so hot anymore either.
Last hard mile coming up.
Yep, here we go.
Here we go.
Nice. 515.
Nice.
So 515 was the average of the 3.
That's like 109 low half marathon
Yeah.
pace.
I think maybe even 108 high.
Wait, high, yeah.
I think.
Going.
Because 518 is a 109.30.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
3. Yeah.
So you just got a mile float and then a mile easy.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Day done by lunchtime.
Exactly. That's the idea. And then I get like, whatever it is, I get 16 hours of rest
Yeah.
before the next session.
Is that
Almost
pretty
a bit.
typical for you? Done by? I mean, I know it's all on Strava, but for those that don't have Strava,
I'm pretty much almost always done by 2. Yeah. Yeah.
you were saying before you're a little bit tempted to get back in the pool and do a little double maybe.
Yeah, I might do that. So sometimes I do a little evening session like that, but
Probably just light.
that's nothing hard. That's just like technique.
Yeah.
So it's also just to cool off. Maybe go in for 20 minutes.
Sure.
Log, 1,500.
Very solid day. Well done.
Very solid day.
Yeah. Time to refuel.
47 minutes and 44 seconds for 8 miles.
Nice.
There we
nice.
go.
So those miles were in 5:15 average.
Yeah, 5:20, 5:11, and 5:15. So
And the recoveries were like low 6.
6:10, 6:20,
Yeah.
6:20 or something.
Pretty hilly though. Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking though, so you slowed me down on that. But that's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
If we weren't talking, they probably would have been 10 seconds faster, right? Whew. Whew.
That's how to finish a long day.
Yeah.
This is where you do the YouTube videos for your channel here.
Yeah, just only one so far. Yeah. And
Oh, it's only one?
I
Okay.
had the fountain on, and everyone,
Yeah,
all
I
the
watched that
comments
one.
were like, "Oh, I had to get up to go pee at least 3 times during this video."
I watched that one. Alright, so we're like 3.5 weeks out from San Fran.
Yeah.
So what's an overview, high level look at what's coming in the next few weeks?
Yeah, so I mean, it'll be kind of my standard block. I'm 4 days in. I've got another 2 weeks of it, and then I'll kind of taper the volume off the final 2 weeks into race day. But it's a full on another 2 weeks coming up. Big block. Each week it has about 100 kilometers of running. It's got about a little over 500 kilometers on the bike, so 325 miles, 14-ish hours, and then really trying to work that swim. So I'm shooting for 32,000 this week. I actually think the swim's the hardest part for me right now. That's the most ambitious for me, and then the swim will be a little different. I'll do 32,000 this week, and then a little step down next week, down to like 26, and then actually 1 week out I'll try and go one more big week, and then taper down. Now, of course, I'm in a great place, so I definitely don't need to get greedy with anything. Like, I'm pretty happy if I'm on the start line in the same fitness I've had for all these races. But the body's been responding well, so I'm just, I'm already higher than I've ever been, but the body's showing that it can keep progressing, so I just have to make sure I do it in a smart way.
Yeah, awesome. Final question for me out of curiosity. Are you in the gym at all? Doing weights or?
Oh, these days the only gym work I do is being a dad. And let me tell you, it's more gym work than I've ever done before, because you have to lift the little guy up like all day and bend down, and I shouldn't say, like, I haven't done any heavy weights in about 3 months, which that is a new protocol for me this year. I still do a lot of mobility and a lot of core work to keep that strong, but I basically did the heavy strength work like in the off season, in the prep period, and then I've just been doing more swim, bike, run training, and then after San Fran I will then add heavy gym work in again.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for having me at your terrific Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a terrific Tuesday indeed. Thank
really
you guys.
was.
Thanks for coming along, and I hope everyone loved it. You can follow me at Sam Golong on Instagram and check out my own YouTube channel, and yeah, let's just keep having fun.